And a good afternoon, everyone, from the Erickson Center here on the campus of the University of Northwestern in St. Paul. Welcome to the best in Division III sports this afternoon. It's the MIAC against the UMAC, the Upper Midwest Athletic Conference, and of course, our Augies representing the MIAC. Hello, everybody. It's the Augies and Northwestern in a Division III volleyball. A couple of 14-win teams going at it here this afternoon. Two very good teams. This broadcast, a presentation of Augsburg University in cooperation with my company, TJ Broadcast Services, TJSportsOnline.net, and a broadcast courtesy of Twin City Orthopedics, Wells Fargo, Minnesota Coaches Incorporated, the Bodies Paint Shop, the Courtyard, Minneapolis Downtown, 360 Wow Inc., the Corner Bar, proud sponsor of the Augies, Jimmy John's, and also Memory Lanes and Flashback Cafe in South Minneapolis. Augies winners of 6 in a row and 14-2 overall, and 3-1 in conference. And Northwestern, the Eagles, they are 14-4 overall, and they are atop of their conference, the UMAC, with a record of 9 wins and no losses. And UW Superior second, but Northwestern beat Superior here the other night by a score of 3-0. So that is our matchup here this afternoon. Northwestern, very good program under head coach Beth Wilmoth. And, of course, the Augies been improving steadily throughout the season with this young team. This is our Augie pregame show on Augie Game Central. And the Silver Fox, Tom Richie is getting us out of the air just barely. And thanks to Jordy Gerke, the SID here, for helping us out as well. It's time now for our special guest. And Augie Game Day continues here this Friday afternoon from the Erickson Center here at the campus of the University of Northwestern here in St. Paul. And time right now to visit with a special guest. She's the head coach of Northwestern, Beth Wilmoth. Did I pronounce your last name right?
Yes.
Awesome. All right. And we're going to talk a little bit about our program, first of all. And Beth, you have been a very successful program over the years. What has been the key or the concept that kept your program going so successfully?
Yeah, that's a good question. I think it really comes back to purpose and buy-in. Our players from year to year have consistently bought into what our ultimate purpose is as a program, and they have been really selfless in pursuit of that purpose. And those two things, selflessness and really knowing what the common focus is, has been key for us, and that's provided a lot of consistency regardless of who's on the court or who graduated.
All right, a couple of 14 wins going at it this afternoon. More on that in just a bit. How would you compare this squad from some of your 30-win squads from past years?
Well, this group is so different from last year's team. We talk about that quite a bit as a coaching staff. The last group that came through, those 4 seniors, were 4-year starters since they were freshmen, and we're very achievement-focused and very goal-focused. And this group is probably a 180 swing on the other end. They're very much more relationship-focused, which has been a nice change for us. The success has kind of come along with it. They're very invested in each other. One of our seniors the other day said, "I love playing for this team and with this team." And I think that's been something that we haven't always had over the last couple of years. It's been more about for the win or for the result, and that's not necessarily a bad thing either. I mean, they achieved a lot of pretty special things, but this group for sure is just really loving playing with each other.
All right, you had success last year, 30-plus wins. You got to the second or third round of the NCAAs last year?
Sweet 16, yep.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. What about this team? Of course, all the attention, I guess, goes to Mariah, but it's got to be a balanced effort. And tell us a little bit about this squad as a whole individually.
Yep. Well, a lot of young faces. I mean, everyone that's playing defense for us is brand new, so that's something we talk a lot about, is getting comfortable with each other in the back row. Freshman setter, new middle this year, new right side this year, new OH2. So a lot of young faces that are kind of learning as they go and learning to make big plays and big moments. And a lot of fun. There's still, Mariah definitely carries a big load for us offensively, but there's kids that have surprised us that have done a good job finding ways to pick apart defenses. So we're really pleased with what we're seeing so far.
Stepped into a couple of times during the season, and what did you learn from those losses?
Yep, I think we were just really pleased to see that we can compete with anyone. We lost to Gustavus in 5, we lost to Bethel in 5, 20-18 in the 5th set. Went down to Loris, they were undefeated. We learned what it meant to compete on the road, off the bus. Eau Claire, we really didn't show up to. So we had some tough losses, but they were against really good teams, and we felt like we still competed fairly well in all those matches. And for us to do that with the young group that we have, we're really pleased with where we're at.
Yeah, you mentioned some darn good teams, Gustavus and Bethel and Loris and so on.
Yeah, it's important for us to schedule tough non-conference matches. We feel like We want to play well in our conference for sure. That's always the first priority. But we know that we're only going to get better by playing tough teams. And we would rather lose to a really good team and learn something along the way than just breeze through easy matches.
Well, Beth, you and the Augies, you went at it earlier in the scrimmage earlier this season. And what did you take out of that?
You know, Jane does such a good job every year. I feel like Augsburg gets better and better match by match, and so we know it'll be a scrappy point-for-point battle would be my expectation based off of how the scrimmage went. You know, we're maybe not as healthy as we'd like to be, so we'll just kind of see what we look like tonight, but it's going to be fun to get to play a good team on a Friday night at home. You know, we always enjoy that.
All right, then final question and talk about tradition and the history of this program. We've absconded with a couple of your former players, and Tia and Lindsay. And what did Lindsay and Tia bring to your squad?
Yeah, those two are both really special players to have here. Tia, just someone who was a great leader and who was just a spitfire and a spark plug on the court. And then Lindsay, just the most accomplished athlete we've probably had here in any sport. Just her ability to play offensively and defensively and just see the court so well. I mean, those are great gets for Augsburg in terms of the assistant coaching and who you have on the bench, and I hope they're doing a great job there.
Oh, they are doing a great job, and also they're two wonderful young ladies.
Good. It's always good to hear that.
Well, Beth, thanks for visiting with us, and we wish you the best of luck, and hopefully we'll see you at the NCAAs.
We would love that. Thank you.
Coach Beth Wilmoth, head coach of the Eagles, is our special guest. This is Augie Game Day and Augie Game Central. And welcome back to the Erickson Center. We'll go downstairs, get the introductions here in just a bit. Twin City Orthopedics proud to be the official sports medicine provider for Augsburg Athletics. TCO is an all-inclusive orthopedic sports medicine and wellness provider offering world-class services and state-of-the-art facilities. Visit them at tcomn.com. And a match here this afternoon brought to you by Wells Fargo, proud supporter of the August and dedicated to helping people build better every day. Call, click, or stop by to start a conversation with them today. Wells Fargo, building better every day. And the match is going on here on this Friday. St. Mary's is at St. Ben's. Carrollton is at Concordia. Hamlin is at Bethel. And St. Thomas is hosting Muhlenberg here tonight. This is a busy weekend here on the campus of the University of Northwestern. It is homecoming. And they have all kinds of activities tonight. Their football game at noon tomorrow against McMurray, one of the preseason favorites here in the UMAC Conference. I know the Northwestern Eagles are coming in, I believe, at 2-2. Augies, of course, we've got our home game against St. John's tomorrow afternoon, 1 o'clock. And that is our next broadcast with Charlie and Josh here on Augie Game Central. The Augies and the Johnnies, 12:40 will be the broadcast time. And I believe we're going to go downstairs. No, not yet. Okay.
Good Friday evening and welcome to the Erickson Center, home of your University of Northwestern Eagles. Tonight, your Eagles host the Augsburg University Augies. Fans, ask at this time that you please rise and move your hats for today's pregame prayer, as led by UNW head softball coach Alicia Dumonceau, followed by the playing of our national anthem.
Let's pray. God, thank you for today. Thank you for all the individuals that came to watch a great match tonight. Thank you for the sport of volleyball. We just pray that you keep everybody safe this evening and that everything that is done tonight would be honoring to you. Thank you for who you are, God, and for loving us. In your name we pray. Amen.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free
And our national anthem here from the Erickson Center. Andrew is downstairs, and we'll introduce the starting lineups for the contest here this afternoon. Andrew?
And now let's meet tonight's lineup, starting first with the reserves for the Aggies. Number 1, Macy Turrell. Number 2, Stephanie Hexel. Number 4, Jalen Rios. Number 5, Ellie Schwartz. Number 8, Izzy Barr. Number 9, Lexi Lang. Number 10, Cookie Shonya. Number 12, Emma Erie. Number 13, Kim Lindgren. Number 14, Ellie Hanze. Number 16, Maddie Nierengarten. Number 18, Jade Fullerton. The reserves for the Eagles. Number 3, Kenna Wall. Number 4, Carly Fair. Number 5, Peyton Wright. Number 6, Freya Hansen. Number 13, Kaylin Kilbo. Number 16, Lucy Koch. Number 17, Jackie Tim. And number 18, Paige Fosland. The starters for the Aggies. A senior setter from Harmony, number 3, Morgan Malley. A freshman outside hitter from Afton, number 6, Kayla Jurdy. A junior outside hitter from Apple Valley, number 7, Sydney Zachary. A 6-foot junior from Kenyon, number 11, Megan Quam. At middle blocker, a 5'10 sophomore from Blaine, number 15, Corina Evans. And at middle blocker, a 5'10 freshman from Rochester, number 22, Jade Boyson. And now the starting lineups for the Eagles. A freshman from Claris City, number 1, Sydney Schwitters. At middle blocker, a 6-foot junior from Waverly, Iowa, number 2, Anna Gash. At outside hitter, a 5'8 senior from Plymouth, number 8, Mariah Halverson. At middle blocker, a 6-foot sophomore from Maple Grove, number 10, Janae Fugelstad. At outside hitter, a 5'10 freshman from Fort Atkinson, Wisconsin, number 11, Hope Kapelke. And at outside hitter, a 5'9 sophomore from Claris City, number 19, Callie Schwitters. Head coach of the Aggies in her 9th season, Jane Becker. She's assisted by Tia Rudzaitis, Lindsay Peterson, and Ellen Sachs. Head coach of the Eagles in her 15th season, Beth Wilmoth. She is assisted by John Barnes, Steph Halstensgaard, and Lee Engsko.
All right, thank you, Andrew. And the introductions as we get ready for the match here this afternoon. Save for updates and information on all Augsburg University sports. Check out our athletic website at athletics.augsburg.edu. It's updated constantly with all the information on all 21 Augsburg varsity sports. It's your online home for Augie Athletics. If it's happening in Augie Sports, it's online at athletics.augsburg.edu. Augie's winners of 6 in a row. Again, the starters, Macy Turrell, Morgan Malley, Kayla Jurdy, Sydney Zachary, Megan Quam, Corrine Evans, and Jade Boyson. And for Northwestern, Sydney Schwitters is their setter. Their libero is Freya Hansen. And it is Anna Gash, Mariah Halverson. She's an All-American. She's good. Janae Fugelstad, Hope Kapelke, and Kayla Schwitters. And those 2 young ladies are from the same hometown, Claris City, but they are second cousins. And Callie went to Central Minnesota Christian, and Sydney went to McRae, Maynard Claris City Raymond. Augie's wearing the purple. They'll be in the court to our right, and the Eagles in the court to our left. They are wearing the purple and white. And let's see who will start first. The Eagles won their last match, beat Superior. Battles of the top 2 teams in the conference. The Augies beating St. Kate's on Wednesday night. And the Augies will serve first in game number 1. Morgan Malley leading our team in aces with 19 off the serve. Up front, free ball tipped across by Zachary. Sidney again floats it over. And it's saved. Schwitters hits the far side. Halverson shot gets blocked. And the Augies threw up a block, and the Augies lead by a score of 1-0. They blocked Mariah Halverson. And hopefully that trend continues here this afternoon. Malley and the Augies won, serving nothing. And Malley's back row serve popped up by Schwitters, tipped across by Halverson, blocked by the Augies at the net, free ball. And it is saved by the Augies from the back row, sent across by Kayla Drudy. Played up front, the middle, shot put down. Drudy goes high up front. Malley, quick set, shot by Boyson. Jade Boyson scores. Jade Boyson for the Augies, and we lead by a score of 2-0. Jade on the season with 53 kills. Jade with 66 kills on the season. 2-0 serve as Schwitters goes up front. But here's Halverson, and it is dug out by Malley. And we got in the net called against Halverson. Point for the Augies, and it is 3-0. Halverson got called in the net. Coach Plymouth Cup to talk to the referee. So Quam, Boyson, Zachary, Turl, Drudy, and Malley on the floor for the Augies, right to left. And off the serve, Callie Schwitters goes up front. Here's Halverson, tips it down the line. Popped up by Malley. Turl sets up the near side. Sidney goes across court, and it's dug out by Hanson. Off the right side, put down by, let's see, that is Kapilke. It is Eagle ball at the net. Augie ball. Here's Quam. Shot through the block and scores. Megan Quam for the Augies. We're off to 4-0 start. Q on the season with 120, now 124 kills on the season. Crowd continues to pot in. We're going to have a full house. As up front, Schwitters goes back set and overrunning it. The tip missed by Anna Gash. And an attack here for the Eagles, and the Augies lead by a score of 5-0. And Coach Wilmeth wants to call timeout. That, by the way, is assisted by John Barnes and Steph Hostenskard. This is Augie game night on Augie Game Central. Again, our thanks to Jordy and the tech staff, Luke and Matt Hill, the AD. Thanks to all the people that got us on the air at the last second, but we got on the air. Internet connection not the greatest here, but we're cooking with grease. Minnesota Coach is the official bus provider for Augsburg Athletics. If you have travel needs for your group or special event, visit www.minnesotacoaches.com to learn more or to request a quote. Thank you to Minnesota Coaches. And Devontae's Pizza and Hot Hoagies is Augsburg Athletics' first choice for a great meal. Devontae, located right across the street, offers the amazing Augimatic discount at Devontae's. Mention the MIAC standing in the UMAC effort. Northwestern 9-0, 14-4 overall. UW Superior 7-1. Minnesota Morris 6-2. Minnesota Morris, they beat Bethel here, Christian St. Ben's here the other night. Then St. Scholastica, Bethany Lutheran, Martin Luther, North Central, and a Crown. Coming out of the break, Augies again leading by a score of 5-0. And off the serve, Eagle ball, right side put down, and off the hands of Turl. It's good. As Hope Kapelke picking up the kill for the Eagles, and they're on the board. It'll be 1 serving 5. As Kapelke on the season with 4th on the club in kills, now has 103 on the season. And Eagles serving, Augies receiving, back set, Boyson slide move, shot, and it's played up front by Hanson in the middle, shot through the block. Augie ball, left pin swing by Zachary. Eagle ball again in the backcourt and sent across. Turl goes up front, middle, back set, shot put down, and scoring is Megan Quam. Quam scores her second for the Augies, and it is 6-1. Sidney Zachary, our junior out of Bloomington Jefferson, service air for the Augies. And is now 2 serving 6. And off the serve, Jordan goes up front. Malley, quick set shot, Boyson. And it's saved there by the Eagles and sent across. Augie ball put down. Zachary again sends it back. Schwitter, Sidney sets the left side. Halverson sends it deep and out of bounds. Attack here for Mariah Halverson. Point for the Augies, and it's 7-2. And Karina Evans will come in, and Jade Boyson will come on. 7 serving 2, first set, best 3 out of 5. And off the serve, Hansen goes up front. Schwitter's near side. Halverson gets blocked. Augies with their second block as Halverson on that left pin. Evans and Quam went up, and the Augies picking up their second block of the afternoon. It is 8-2. Macy Churl again. Good serve. Hansen pops it up for you. Sydney Schwitter goes back set shot blocked by the Augies. Kept alive by Kelly Schwitters. Here's Maddie. Middle. Evans. Floater. And there is Halverson. Sydney saves it, and for the back row, it's bumped across. Augie ball. Back set slide. Evans shot is kept alive. Or did it hit the antenna? A carry called against Northwestern, and it's 9-2. By the way, now in for Northwestern is Peyton Wright. She's a first-year player from Parker High School in Littleton, Colorado. Augies by 7, their biggest lead, 9-2. And off the serve, they set the middle shot, blocked again. Evans and Jurdy combined on another block. Augies great defense at the net, and it's a 10-2 run here in the first set. We're getting 273 right now. We're second in the conference in attack. There's a tip, a teardrop there by Sidney Schwitters. Back row swing by Zachary. Hansen high in the air, in the middle, the floater, and Jordy just sent it back for the back row. They go left side. Halverson goes cross court. Macy Turl to save. Back set, right side. Quam gets blocked. Mounty again for Turl, and she'll set the near side. Kayla Jordy scores! Point for the Augies. Kayla Jordy. Our leading attacker, Kayla, now 146, I believe, on the season. Ace, it is now 9, serving 17. Kayla again floats it just over that. Zachary up front. Malley shot at the net, blocked by the Eagles, but it goes out of bounds. Point for the Augies, and Morgan Malley is going to get credit for another one. Lexi Lang will come out. Megan Quam will come back in. 18-9 first set against the 26th ranked team of the country, the Northwestern Eagles. Served by Maddie. Schwitter's up front for City. Right side. Shot put down, and it's out of bounds. Point for the Augies off that right pin. Hope Kapelka, the first here with the attack here. And the Augies again, double digits, 19-9. Floated across and almost an ace. Halverson misplayed it. Freya Hansen gets it over. Augies set it up. Middle. Put down Boyson off the block. Saved by Schwitters. Sydney, middle, put down by Gash. Anna scores. Anna Gash, the 6-foot middle hitter. And it is 10, serving 19. Anna Gash will come out. And Janae Fugelsted will come in from Maple Grove Heritage Christian Academy. Freya Hansen, the libero. On the serve, Augie's third hit. Zachary with a teardrop in the net. Sydney missed hit it. And the margin right now is 8-11, serving 19. Hansen serve back row. Zachary high up front. Malley middle. Quam gets blocked by the Eagles. Kept alive by the Augies. Zachary off the left pin. Scores. Sydney Zachary picking up the kill for the Augies. And Sydney has her second kill. And it's 20-11. And Stephanie Hexel will come on. And Kayla Jurdy will come back in for the Augies. Zachary goes deep. Free. Hansen pops it up front. Sydney Schwitters, the middle, put down and deep and out of bounds. No touch. Thank you. The attack here by Janae Fugelsted. Point for the Augies, 21-11. And for Northwestern, their 8th attack here. There's Eagle ball. I send it across. Kayla Jordan from the back row. Sydney Zachary will put it across. They set the middle. Halverson scores. There's Mariah Halverson with the first true kill. And it is 12-21. We're experiencing some network errors right now. Are we? So hopefully the picture that you're getting is running very well. But Had some internet situations here at the Erickson Center. Augie ball, back row Titter, clears the net. And it is out of bounds off the hands of Peyton Wright. Point on the attack here. Augie's lead by 10, 22-12. Second straight attack error for the Eagles. They now have 9 attack errors, hitting a minus 097. The Augies hitting 303. We came in hitting 236. And off the slide move. As the Augies with a block and an attempt by Fugelstead. Eagle ball, Halverson floats it over. Jurdy up front, Malley, middle, Evans in the net. Correa with the miss hit. Attack error for the Augies this time, 22-13. Augies their 4th attack error of the afternoon. Mariah Halverson serving. And there's Jurdy's nice high pass. They go right side. Quam shot through the block and good. Megan Quam with another kill. And Megan Quam has her 3rd. And here a double set point at 23-13. As Quam comes out and Lexi Lang will come in for the Augies. And Lang's good hard serve. Hanson up front. Sidney goes back set shot by Fugelstead is blocked by the Augies as Halverson bumps it across. Sent back by the Augies. There's Halverson again. Pushed deep by. Okay, so I can goal. And we welcome you back here to the Erickson Center. Augies leading by a score of 1-0. The Eagles are serving first. Here's Malley. Goes back set shot put down by Sydney Zachary, and she scores. Sydney Zachary picking up the kill. And Sydney has her 4th kill. The Augies lead by a score of 1-0. And they won 25-16 in the first set. And this match is now being taped. We are having definite internet issues. There's an ace serve by Sydney Zachary. And the Augies had their first ace of the afternoon. And now lead by a score of 2-0. Zachary sends it deep and played up front by Kelly Schwitters. Right side, pin, and a shot through the Augie block is good. As Hope Kapelke picking up her 3rd. Eagles are on the board. It is 1 serving 2. Freya Hansen, their libero. And she'll send it deep, picking on her own libero. There's Macy Malley. Backside, right side, Quam down the line. And it's saved by Hansen. And they're going to call a 2-hit call. Morgan Malley, Keila Jurdy, Karina Evans, and Megan Quam on the floor for your Augies. Off the right side, put deep, and out of bounds. The attack here by Hope Kapelke. And it is 4-1. Off the serve again, Eagle ball. Sydney Schwitters, their setter. As Kapelke sends it over. There's Malley, middle, Evans scores. Karina Evans has another one for the Augies. And Karina picks up kill number 4, and the Augies are out to a 5-1 lead here in the second set. They've been playing just outstanding volleyball here this afternoon. Macy Turles serve in the middle, footed across there by the Eagles. And Chanae Fugelstead, Chanae is going to get credited for the point. It'll be 2 serving 5. Peyton Wright will come in. And Hope Kapelke will come out. 2 serving 5. Augies again winning 25-16. Had a 10-point lead on a number of different occasions. Peyton serves. Zachary high, middle. Evans, middle. Scores. Karina Evans lighting it up again. Karina had an outstanding match against St. Kate's here the other night. And the Augies lead now by a score of 6-2. As Megan Quam will come out, Lexi Lang will come back in for the Augies. Scoreboard says 5-2. It should be 6-2. Lang again. Good hard serve and ace for Lexi. Lang with the ace, and the Augies picking up. Let's see, that is ace number 3. And the Eagles are going to call timeout. Again, 6-2 is the final. Augie Game Day here on Augie Game Central. We are this match, the broadcast courtesy of Tape, as we are having internet issues here at the Erickson Center. You have a group that requires transportation. Minnesota coaches can provide with safe, clean, friendly, and timely. Devonics Pizza and Hot Hoagies is Augsburg Athletics' first choice for a great meal. The body's located right across the street, and offers the amazing Augumatic discount. Get 10% off any order. Just tell them you want the Augumatic discount at Devoni's. University Sharing Company and Tom Ritchie working overtime to keep us on the air. It is 7-2. Again, internet issues in the first set. And now here in the second set, we are rolling the tape. And it'll be available for playback on our website, tjsportsonline.net. Lexi Lang, who just picked up that ace for the August. Augie now with 2 aces, 1 air. Lang's good hard serve. Played up front. Sydney Schwitters goes right side through the block. And there's Morgan Malley. On the third hit, sent down the line by Kayla Drudy. Hanson goes up front. Near side, Halverson gets blocked again. Evans and Malley combine on another block for the Augies. That is their 4th. Mariah Halverson, the potential All-American, and the Augies have had her number so far here this afternoon. She has just a couple of kills. Lang in the net on the service here. Point for the Eagles. It'll be 3 serving it. Halverson, Hanson, right. The 2 Schwitters. And Buchelstead on the floor. Halverson clears the net and found the floor right in front of Lexi Lang. And Mariah Halverson and the Eagles have their 3rd ace. It'll be 4 serving 8. Off the serve again. Zachary goes to her knees. Malley. Here's Evans. And we got a carry called against Morgan. Yep, 2 hits against Morgan Malley. Attack here for the Augies. That's just their 6th attack here. We're hitting around 300 so far in the match. Northwestern hitting 0-21. Served by Halverson and an ace for Mariah. Halverson and the Eagles have now scored 3 in a row to cut the lead in half. It is now 5 serving 8 here in the second set. Halverson floats it over. Picking on Lang, middle. Evans shot through the block and Karina scores again. Karina Evans. Great match in the middle. And Karina now has 6 kills. She leads the Augies in scoring. And Kayla Drudy will come out. Stephanie Hexel will come in. 9 serving 6. Hexel, back row. Freya Hansen goes up front. Sydney Schwitters, near side. Kelly Schwitters sends it deep. Hexel's pass up front. Floated across by Malley. Eagle ball, left hand. Kelly Schwitters. And off the hands of Turl and scores. Kelly Schwitters picking up the point for the Eagles. And Kelly has her first kill. It'll be 7 serving 9. Buchelstead will come out. And Kilbo will come in for the Eagles. Keelan serve. Hexel from Malley. Left pin. Zachary scores. Sydney Zachary. Point for the Augies. And Sid has her 5th kill. It is 10 serving 7. Macy Turl will come out. Boyce will come in. Cookie will come in. And Karina Evans will sit down for the Augies. Shonya, Hexel, Lang, Zachary, Boynton, and Malley on the floor for your Augies. And off the serve, Peyton Wright goes up front. Shot blocked by the Augies on an attempt by Sydney Schwitter. Here's Kelly Schwitter, sends it down the line, deep and out of bounds. No touch, no touch. Point for the Augies. It's 11-7 Augsburg. Standing only crowd here at the Erickson Center. All part of homecoming week here at Northwestern University. They've got football tomorrow afternoon, actually at noon. Almost an ace. Here's Kelly Schwitters, goes deep. Shoney up front, middle. Boyson shot is out of bounds. No touch, no touch. Point for the Eagles, 8 serving 11. As Kapelke will come in, Peyton Wright will sit out. And Sydney Schwitters will go back to the line. Macy Churl will come back in. Evans will sit down. Boyson comes in. Shoney will come out. 8-11 serve. Picking on Hexel. Malley, left pin. Sydney off the block. Played up front by Halverson. They go right side. And put across by the Eagles and Kapelke. 3rd hit for Boyson. Scores! They go slide move. The back set. And Jade Boyson lights it up. It's 12-8 August. Megan Quam will come in. Lexi Lang will sit down. So Quam, Zachary, and Boyson up front. Turtle, Hexel, and Malley in the back row. Morgan serve. Halverson's pass up front. In the middle. Tipped across by Anna Gash. Malley deployed across. Hanson for Sydney. in the middle. Gash set back by Macy Turrell. Halverson up front, middle. Gash again gets blocked. And another block for the Augies. Boynton and Zachary has that play at the net. The Augies have their 5th block tonight and lead by 5, 13-8. Here in the second set, best 3 out of 5. Malley serve, and it's out of bounds. Wide service here for the Augies. Our 3rd service here, go along with a couple of service aces. And Callie Schwitters goes back to the line. Callie's a sophomore. Sydney, her cousin, is a first-year player. And off the serve, Hexel up front from Malley. Goes left side for Quam. There's the left-hander. Sends it deep and out of bounds. That attack here against the Augies. Point for the Eagles. It'll be 10 serving 13 here in the second set. Both teams coming in with 14 wins. Callie sends it deep. Hexel pass for Malley. Left side for Quam. Floats it down the line. Popped up by Sydney. And again at the net. And miss hit by the Eagles. Point for the Augies. It's 14-10. As Kayla Dreddy will come in. Stephanie Hexel will sit down for the Augies. Got 2 freshmen, 2 seniors, 1 junior. Or actually 2 juniors out there. For the Augies, off the serve, almost an ace. Yes, an ace for the Augies. There's a 3rd ace. Sydney Zachary getting point number 15. 15-10 Augsburg. And off the serve, Frey Hansen. Their libero goes up front. Halverson floats it over. Malley for Turrell. Left side, Jurdy, shot. And there's Callie Schwitters. Near side for Halverson. Goes cross court. Saved by Zachary. Malley backs it right side. Quam shot scores. Megan Quam off the block. And Q has another one. Quam picking up her 5th kill. Balance again. Malley with 4. Zachary with 5. Evans with 6. Quam with 5. 16-10 Augies. Zachary's serve played up front. Schwitters right side. Gash gets partially blocked. For the back row, they go up front, right side for Quam. Floats it across, and Q has another one. Megan Quam, 2 straight kills, and she has 6. And the Augies lead by 7, 17-10. As again, the Eagles are calling timeout. Augie Game Day via tape here on Augie Game Central. And we'll have the tape of this match on our website, TJ Broadcast Services Blue Frame. We'll have the match. I'm not sure if the first set will be on the archive, but hopefully the rest of the match will. You can listen and watch more than 130 live Augsburg sporting events online by going to our website at athletics.augsburg.edu. We have live webcasts in 11 different sports during the school year. Our Game Central portal features live webcasts along with live statistics of home events. You'll also be able to watch and listen to archived events on demand. Go online to athletics.augsburg.edu and click on the live stats and webcast link, or click the Augie Live link on game days. Our next broadcast will be football tomorrow afternoon from Edo at Elson Field. The Augies and the Johnnies, 12:40. Our broadcast time, 1 o'clock kickoff. Charlie Beatty, Josh Powers on the call. Augie soccer teams down in St. Peter, doubleheader. The women have won, and the men at 3 o'clock against Gustavus. Volleyball, the Augies at Hamlin at Hutton Arena tomorrow afternoon. Men's golf team up in St. Cloud. The women's golf team up in Becker, Pebble Creek. Sydney Zachary serving for the Augies. 17 serving 10. Augies already up 1-0 in the match. Zachary sends it cross court. Going to her knees. Callie Schwitter saves it. Frey Hassel sent it over. Macy's pass up front. Malley sets the left side. Caitlin Drury. Oh, and she has her shot dug out by Hansen. Sent back by the Augies. Sydney Schwitters near side for Halverson. And it's deep and out of bounds. Mariah Halverson off the left pin. Attack here for Mariah. And it's 18-10. Halverson hitting a minus 176. She's had 5 errors here this afternoon. Very uncharacteristic like. 18-10 serve. Played up front by Callie Schwitter. There's Sydney. Right pin floated to the net and blocked there by Kapelke. Eagles ball as there is Boyson from Malley. Middle. Jada puts it down. Callie up front for Sydney. Near side, Halverson scores. Mariah Halverson buries it. Makes it 11-18. And Anna Gash will come out. And coming in is Fugelstedt. Served by Freya Hansen, their libero. Augie ball, third hit. Right side, Quam, and it is good. Callie Schwitters could not come up with it, and Megan Quam makes it a 19-11 match. Evans will come in. Boyce will sit down. Turtle, Zachary, Malley, Evans, Jordan, Quam on the floor for your Augies. Turtle's good, hard serve. Played up front, Sydney. Near side, Halverson scores again. Mariah Halverson. That's her true form. She buries it. And it is 12 serving 19. Halverson with her third kill. As Peyton Wright will come in. And Hope Kapelke will come on. Another off the serve by Peyton Wright. In the middle, a two-hit call against Morgan Malley. 13 serving 19. Right serve just clears the net. Saved by Jurdy. Middle, Evans shot. And it is down. There's a teardrop by Sydney Schwitters. Karina with her own teardrop, and she scores. Corinne Evans with the left hand puts one down to the Augies lead by a score of 20-13, a 7-point lead. As Megan Quam will come out. Lexi Lang will come in for your Augies. Lexi from left to right sends it deep. Played up front by Schwitter. Sydney. Here's Halverson. And she does a little dentro work on Sydney Zachary. Sydney took that one right around the chin. And Halverson with 3 straight kills. It'll be 14 serving 20. And Halverson will go back to the service line. Wayzata High School. Lang for Malley. Left side. Jurdy shot blocked. Saved by Turtle. There's Kayla. Middle. Evans scores. Green Evans with a kill, and it's 21-14. And Hexel will come in. Kayla Jurdy will come out. Off the serve, and there's an ace. Ace serve for Stephanie Hexel, and the margin is 8-22-14. And the Augies have their 4th service ace of the afternoon. Hexel again, and gives one back. Service error. Point for the Eagles. It's 15 serving 22. As Hansen will come out. And Kaylin Kilbo coming in to do the serving honors. Kaylin serve in the net. Service error. Point for the Augies. 23 serving 15 as Cookie Shonia will come in. Evans will come on. And Boyce will come in. Macy Turtle will sit down. Augie trying to make it 7 wins in a row, but we got a ways to go yet. But this, again, a double set point. Cookie serve, back row, played up front by Wright. They set the near side. Callie Schwitter scores off the hands of Hexel. Callie Schwitters finds the floor, and Callie has her second kill. It is 16 serving 23. But that Shonia comes out. Evans comes out. Turtle comes in. Boyson comes in. Sydney Schwitter's back at the service line. And some discussion at the table about the scoring. Now we're set to go. Sydney serve back row. Hexel up front. Malley middle. Boyson shot blocked. Saved by Jade. At the net. Boyson gets blocked again. And it's saved by Hexel. Sent across by Sydney Zachary. Played up front. Near side. Kelly shot. And there's Hexel's nice high pass. Malley left side. City down the line. Halverson goes up front. They go back set. And it's floated across by the Eagles in the middle. Boyson. It is 4 hits called against the Augies. Or a carry called against Jade Boyson. Point for the Eagles. 17 serving 23. And Lexi Lang will come out, and Megan Quam will come in for the Augies. Wait a minute. Thought they gave the point to Bethel. Why are we serving? There it is. There's set point, 24-16. Some discussion, and whatever the ruling was, it got overturned. Here is set point for the August 24, serving 16. Morgan mounted to do the honors. And her serve up front. Sydney, near side, Kelly. Shot. Oh, what a save by Macy. And kept alive by Melly. Sent deep by Sydney. It is out of bounds. Zachary with the hit. A little bit too far. Point for the Eagles. Now it's 17. It's serving 24. Kelly Schwitters from right to left. Back row. Turtle up front from Melly. Finger roll block, but there's Boyson to bury it. Melly from Boyson off the block, and that is set point. The Augies winning the second set 25-17 and take a 2-0 lead in this matchup of 14 win teams. For audio and video streaming, actually we're taping this match. It'll be played back on tjsportsonline.net. Whether you're traveling for work or taking a vacation from it, the Courtyard Minneapolis downtown helps you put more play in your stay. From the gym and pool to redesigned guest rooms and social lobby space, they got you covered. Visit them at courtyardminneapolis.com/Augsburg. Make room for a little fun at the Courtyard. Owned and operated by an Augsburg alumni, 360 Wow Inc. is the parent company to several up-and-coming brands in the Twin Cities. 1-800-GOT-JUNKIE-MOVIE and Shack Shot. If you're looking for a great job and a great team with great pay that is near campus, learn more or apply online by visiting 360wowinc.com. Two set totals. The Augies are hitting 280, 31 of 82 with 8 errors. And we have 5 blocks and 4 aces. For Northwestern, they are 15 of 69, 13 errors, hitting 0-29. Have yet to pick up a block. They have 4 aces. The individual totals for the Augies, by the way, they led the entire way in that second set, led by as many as 9. Morgan Malley has 4 kills and 24 assists. Kayla Dreddy with 3. Sydney Zachary with 5. Megan Quam with 7. Corinne Evans with 8. Jade Boyson with 4. And for Northwestern, Anna Gash has 4 in the middle. Mariah Halverson has 5. Janae Fugelstad with 1. Hope Kapelke with 3. Kelly Schwitters has 2. So 2-0 Augies here at the end of the second set. The Corner Bar, proud sponsor of Augsburg Athletics, located in the historic Seven Corners area. Corner Bar is the perfect place for great food, outstanding pizza, and the almost world-famous Joey Wings. And there's tons of screens, so you won't miss a second of the action. Visit thecorner.bar for more information on the Corner Bar. Augie game night or game afternoon. It's almost nighttime. It is nighttime. Game night here on Augie Game Central. By the way, Hamlin tomorrow. No broadcast there. Hamlin has their own broadcast. But next Wednesday, we'll be at St. Thomas for a big match in the MIAC. The Augies and St. Thomas. St. Thomas playing very well of late. They're up to, I believe, 11-5 is their record right now. They won the other night. And that'll be a 7 o'clock match and 6:50 a broadcast time with the Silver Fox, Tom Ritchie, and yours truly, Tom Wishon. And coming into the third set, the Augies have Megan Quam, Morgan Malley, Sydney Zachary, Kayla Jurdy, Sydney Zachary, Jade Boyson. Macy Turtle will check in at the libero spot. And Coach Beth Wilmoth will have on the floor. We've got a new player up there, Jackie Tim, a first-year player, middle blocker from Iowa Falls, Iowa. That's Callie Schwitters, Sydney Schwitters, Janae Kugelstedt. Now Janae will come out as Freya Hansen will come in. Mariah Hansen out there. She plays all the way around. And we mentioned Jackie Tim. Evans out. Turtle in. Augie serving. We got 4 aces, but Malley doesn't have any of them. He's in aces with 4-19 on the season. And off the serve, dug out by Callie Schwitters. Left side for Halverson, sends it deep. Scraped up the floor by Jurdy. Backs at Quam, right pin, put down, save, finger roll by the Eagles, and saved by Macy. Near side, Sidney, down the line. Hanson up front, in the middle, put down by Gash. There's Macy again. Valley, middle, Boyson rolls it across, and saved by Sidney. Halverson off balance, sends it over. August to set it up. Turl, left side, Quam. There's the left-hand floater, and it is saved by Tim. Halverson to bump it over. August again. Boyson from Malley. Here's Quam. Scores! Megan Quam gives the August a 1-0 lead as Q picks up another kill. That is her 8th. She has 8. Evans has 8. The August lead by a score of 1-0. August won't led all afternoon long. Only had one tie. Callie Schwitters near side, and it is Tim getting blocked by the August. Halverson sends it across. Turles lays out to save it. Sidney off the left pin, goes cross court. Played up front, left side. Halverson shot blocked by the August, but it goes out of bounds. Halverson with a kill, and it is 1-1. There's our first tie. This the third set, as Gash will come out. And Kapelke coming in. Freya Hansen serving. Macy Turl up front. Well, now it's up front. Here's Quam behind the line. Sends it across. Eagle ball. Backs it. Shot put down by Kapelke. And she scores. Hope Kapelke picking up the kill. And the Eagles have their first lead of the entire match, leading by a score of 2-1. And off the serve, Zachary from Alley. Near side, Quam bumps it across. Played up front. Tim goes far side. Halverson shot blocked by the Augies. Augies with another block. And that is block number 6 here tonight. And the Augies have tied it up at 2-2. Zachary, Maddie, Turtle, Quam, Boyson, and Jurdy on the floor for your Augies. And we give one back. Sydney Zachary with the serve that went a little bit too far. And it's 3-2 in favor of the Eagles. And Jackie Tim will come out. Peyton Wright will come back in for the Eagles. Peyton out of Littleton, Colorado. Sends it deep. Turtle's pass goes up front. Near side. Here's Kayla. Scores! Oh, deep and out of bounds. Nope, no touch, I guess. Looked like Kayla had to go off one of the hands. The Eagles did not. 4-2 in favor of Northwestern. Peyton Wright sends it deep. There's Zachary up front. Free ball put down by Kabelke. And the right side, there's Quam. She gets it back. After that, by the way, it wasn't Kabelke. Fugelstedt had that last shot. But Augies and the kill, it is now 3-4. Jade Boyce will come out. Karina Evans will come back in to play the middle. Macy Turl. And off the serve, Peyton Wright's pass up front. Third it. Halverson floats it over. Malley for Macy. High in the air. Near side. Kayla put down and Hansen with the save. From the back row, Halverson sends it deep. Zachary's pass up front. Malley backs at right side. Quam down the line. And it's deep and out of bounds. Quam on the miss hit. Point for the Eagles. They lead by a score of 5-3. Augies their 10th attack here on the afternoon. Halverson to serve. Dirty for Malley. Third hit, Quam puts it down, save off the left pin, Callie Schwitters. And there's Malley to save. Turtle for the back row. Dirty will send a deep. Popped up by Wright. Left side, Callie Schwitters. Put down, Macy with a save. Quam keeps it alive, and Zachary from the back row sends it across. Up front, finger roll in the net by Sydney Schwitters. Point for the Augies. It'll be 4, serving 5. As Megan Quam will come out, and Lexi Lang will come in for the Augies. Augies leading 2-0, winning 25-16 and 25-17. And off the serve by Lang. Eagle ball, backs it, shot. And Fugelstedt gets blocked, but it goes out of bounds. And a point for Janae, and it's 6-4. As Fugelstedt will come out. Kaylin Kilbo will come in. And Anna Gash also came in. Hansen came on. Augie ball, third hit. Jurdy scores! Kayla Jurdy. Nice set for Morgan Malley. And the Augies are within 1. It's 5, serving 6. As Fugelstad will come in. Filbo will sit down. And Freya Hansen, the libero, back in. And up the serve by Kiana Drudy. Up front, left side. And Callie Schwitters gets blocked. Callie, one more try. And there is Lang. Third hit near side, Sydney. Freya Hansen's pass. Middle, Gash. Anna gets blocked. Eagle ball, middle. Gash puts it down. And this time scores. Anna Gash mirrors it for the Eagles, and she has her 5th kill. She has 5. Halverson has 6. 7-5 Eagles. And Peyton Wright will come out, and Jackie Tim will come in. And Sydney Schwitters will go back to the service line. And that serve picking on Kayla Drudy goes up front and out of bounds. A serve for the Eagles. They have a 3-point lead here in the third set. Again, best 3 out of 5. Third set always the toughest. And off the serve, picking on Kayla again. Malley, middle, Evans down the line, scores! Green Evans gets one back from the Augies. It'll be 6 serving 8. And for Karina, her 9th kill of the afternoon. Evans comes out. Cookie comes in. Boyson comes in. Macy Turrell will sit down for the Augies. And off the serve, Kelly Schwitters up front and bumped across by Anna Gash. Augies will set the near side. Sydney shot, scores! Sydney Zachary off the left pin and has the Augies 7th point. It's 7, serving 8. Augie Game Day on demand on TJSportsOnline.net on Blue Frame. No live broadcast, having some issues with the internet here. So we're taping it and playing it back. It is Eagle ball, middle, Gash, bumps it across. Boyson from Malley, teardrop, scores! No! Yes, you did. Thought the Eagles were going to save it. They did not. Morgan Malley has a kill. And we have our third tie. The Augies have scored 3 in a row. It's 8-8. Morgan Malley picking up her 5th kill. Cookie serve is deep and out of bounds. We give one back. Evans in, Shoniat, Turrell in. And Evans out. Callie Schwitters serving 9 serving 8. Back row played by Turrell up front. Malley shot blocked there by Halverson. Augie ball, Malley again, bumps it across. Gash for Schwitters, back set. Shot put down by Tim. Nice save by Macy. Middle, Boyson rolls it across. Set back by Halverson. Set deep by Turrell, and she scores. Macy Turrell. That's her average, about 1 kill a match. She had one against St. Kate's here the other night. It's 9-9. Boyson comes in. Lexi Lang will come out. And Morgan Malley will serve 9-9 third set. Malley served back row, played up front by Kelly. Left side, Halverson shot blocked by the Augies. And kept alive by the Eagles and bumped across into the net. And that'll be out of play. That'll be point for the Augies on the attack here. There's our second lead change. Augies now lead by a score of 10-9 here in the third set. Malley sends it deep. Callie Schwitters up front for Sydney. Right side floated across by Jackie Tim. Back row, Jurdy. Front row, Zachary sends it over. Sent back by Hansen. Free ball at the net, blocked by Zachary. And we have the Eagles got called for in the net or over the net. Point for the Augies, who scored 4 in a row. Now 12-9, Augsburg. Morgan Malley sends it deep. Schwitters up front for Sydney. Left side, Halverson scores. Mariah Halverson off that left pin scores for the Eagles. It'll be 10 serving 11. Ray Hansen going back to the service line. Halverson now has 7 kills. Off the serve, Augie ball, third hit, left pin, Quam down the line. Ray Hansen's pass up front. Halverson left pin, floats it over. Oh, one hand save by Malley, set back by Quam. Eagle ball. Here's Halverson down the line. Popped up by Jurdy. Mo, far side, Quam, floater. And there is Jackie Tim. Halverson again. Mariah sends it over. Malley with a save. Turtle the set. The swing by Sidney. Scores! Sidney Zachary scores for the Augies. And we have the lead up to 2, 12-10 here in the third set. And for Sid, that is her 8th kill. Zachary again just clears it in. Freya Hansen, the libero. Off the right side, Jackie Tim with a shot, and it hit the antenna. That's out of bounds. And wait a minute, in the net called against the Augies, Kenna Dritty. Point for the Eagles. It'll be 11 serving 12. Tim comes out. Peyton Wright comes in for Northwestern. 14-4. Sweet 16 last year in the NCAAs. Peyton Wright goes deep. Zachary, nice high pass. Mole, right side, Quam. Oh, what a save by Hansen. Sidney Schwitters will keep it alive, and Freya Hansen will bump it across. Quam for Malley, near side. Jurdy shot off the block. Halverson to keep it alive. They set up Mariah. Her shot is blocked again. Augies with another block on Mariah Hansen. Augie lead by 2, 13-11. And the Augies have their 7th block of the afternoon. Evans back in. Boyce will sit down. The serve by Turtle floats it across. Peyton right up front. They go back set slide as Fugelstead got blocked. Fugelstead again, this time through the block and scores. Janae Fugelstead. Second effort got to the point, and the Eagles are within 1, 12 serving 13 here in the third set. Halverson, former Wayzata Trojan. Zachary hit a former Jefferson Jaguar. Here's Evans to score. Corinne Evans in the middle. Scores for the Augies, and Corina has her 10th kill, our first player in double figures. She has 10, and Megan Quam has 9. Lexi Lang will come in. Megan Quam will come on. Augies by 2, 14-12. And the serve by Lexi Lang. Sydney Schroeder left side. Callie gets blocked by the Augies. Malley and Corinne Evans that time on the double block, and the Augies have a 3-point lead at 15-12 as we have our 8th block of the night. Owned and operated by an Augsburg alumni, 360 Ball Inc. is the parent company to several up-and-coming brands in the Twin Cities. 1-800-GOT, Junkie Movie, and Shack Shot. If you're looking for a great job and a great team with great pay that is near campus, learn more or apply online by visiting 360ballinc.com. And the Corner Bar is a proud sponsor of Augsburg Athletics, located in the historic Seven Corners District. The Corner Bar is the perfect place for great food, outstanding pizza, and the almost world-famous Joey Wings. And there's tons of screens, so you won't miss a second of the action. Visit thecorner.bar for more information on the Corner Bar. By the way, we have a note to pass along, and we have a former Augie alumni in the house here. And this gentleman played basketball with Lute Olson way back when. Dennis Schrader, a graduate of Augsburg, he is in the house. And for those of you that are familiar with Augie basketball, Lute Olson, Dennis Schrader. Not sure what era that was, but Dennis is in the house. I had a chance to meet him before the match. And I wanted to make sure that I got that one on the air. Augie's coming out of the break with a 3-point lead. Lexi Lang, Sydney Zachary, Macy Churl, Corinne Evans, Morgan Malley, and Kayla Dritty for the maroon and gray. Lang's good hard serve. Back row, too much on it. Lexi. Service here, and is 13 serving 15. And Gash will come in. Fiegelstead will come out. Hansen will come out. And Kilbo coming out to do the serving. Keelan's serve. Played up front by Gertie on the slide. There's Corinna, and she's got another one. Corinne Evans for the Augies. Corinna had a great night against St. Case, and she's really coming on. That is 11 tonight for Corinna, a sophomore out of Blaine. Inadvertent whistle. They're going to replay the point, so scratch that point for Corinna. Not happy with that call, am I? But look clean to me. Kilbo's serve, back row, Zachary. High, up front, finger roll, Melly. Set back by Sydney Schwitters. Lang, near side, Dirty, shot off the block. And it's Eagle ball, and set down by Callie Schwitters. Melly, middle, Evans, shot, and there we go. Karina Evans gets that point one way or the other. Karina gets the kill. As Kilbo will come out. And Fugelstead will come back in. Hex will come in. Kayla Drury will sit down. Augies by 3. 16 serving 13. Augies were down by 3 early in the match. Early in this set, I should say. Eagle ball third at Callie Schwitter. Sends it deep. Popped up by Lang. They set the left side. Zachary sends it cross court. Scraped off the floor by Peyton Wright. Callie Schwitter sends it deep and up the hands of Hexel and scores. Callie Schwitter is with the point for the Eagles. That is her third. 14 serving 16. Jackie Tim will come in. Peyton Wright will sit down. And Sydney Schwitters will go back to the service line for the purple and gold. And she'll get one back on the service error. Service error for the Eagles. That is their second. Boyson and Shonya in. Turl and Evans out. 17 serving 14. Third set. The Augies up 2-0. And off the serve. Third hit. Near side. Tim floats it over from the back row. Shonya sets up Cindy up the left hand. Scores! Sydney Zachary right to the feet of Sydney Schwitters. And Sid has her 9th kill. She has 9. Quam has 9. Karina Evans has 11. 18 serving 14. And off the serve. Hansen keeps it alive after it hit the tape. And at the net, at the net is Boyson with a free ball, and Jade scores. Jade Boyson on the free ball, and the Augies are up by 5 and 19 to 14. Wait a minute. They called Jade for in the net. Point for the Eagles, 15-18, not 14-19. Called Jade for in the net on the follow-through, I guess. So it's a 3-point match instead of 5. Big 2-point swing. As Callie Schwitters to serve left to right. Played up front. Mo near side. Zachary floats it over. Popped up by Halverson. Back to Mariah. This shot, it is out of bounds. Halverson on the attack here. Point for the Augies. 19-15. Halverson with 9 errors here tonight. And Lexi Lang came out. Boyson came back in. Eagle ball thirded. Halverson shot. And this time it's good up the hands of Macy Churl. Halverson makes it a 16-19 third set. Anna Gash will come out. And Janae Fugelstead will come back in. And Freya Hansen at the service line. Popped up by Hexel. Malley, middle. Jade shot. And it is set back, but out of bounds. Jade Boyson gets that point back. And she got robbed of earlier. It is now 20-16. And let's see what Jade has done tonight. Jade with 5 kills. The lead is 4. Quam coming back in. Zachary serving. Back row up front. Sydney Schwitters middle. Fugelstead puts one down and scores. Janae Fugelstead in the middle. Scores for the Eagles. 17. Serving 20. Jackie Tim comes out. Peyton Wright comes in for the Eagles. Wright, Hansen, the 2 Schwitters. Hansen and Fugelstead on the floor for Northwestern. Served by Peyton Wright. Up front, Malley, middle. Jade shot through the block. And looked like a carry, no call. Halverson floats it deep. Halverson pops it up. Or Malley did. Near side for Jurdy. Partially blocked. One hand saved by Hansen. Near side, or far side, Halverson. She gets blocked. Halverson gets blocked again by the Augies. Another block. And that is 9 blocks tonight for that Augie defense at the net. It is 21, serving 17. Jade Boyson will come out. Corrine Evans will come back in. Macy Turtle to do the others. Back row popped up by Peyton Wright. Sydney Schwitters, and nobody to pass to. Fugelstad overran the ball, and it landed in no man's land on the Heck attack here. The Augies now lead by 5 at 22-17. You can follow Augie Athletics on social media. Go to Augsburg Augies on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook for all of your Augie social media. Remember to use the hashtag Augie Pride to share your love of Augie Athletics. And you can listen and watch more than 130 live Augsburg sporting events online by going to our website at athletics.augsburg.edu. We have live webcasts, 11 different sports during the school year. Our Game Central portal features live webcasts along with live statistics of home events. You'll also be able to watch and listen to archived events on demand. Go online to athletics.augsburg.edu and click on the live stats and webcast link, or click the Augie Live link on game days. And you and Richie Sharon Company and the Silver Fox being put through his paces here this afternoon as we are audio and video streaming via tape here this afternoon. As some internet issues and we're not able to stay on the air. St. Thomas, we won't have a problem next Wednesday at St. Thomas. Outstanding facility to broadcast from. And coming out of the break, Macy Terrell, Sydney Zachary, Morgan Melly, Kayla Driddy, Corinne Evans, and Megan Quam for the Youngies. 5-point lead off the serve. Peyton Rice pass up front. They go back set. Fugelsted gets blocked by the Youngies. They go back set again. Janae floats it across. There's Macy Terrell. Morgan Melly, middle. Karina, shot. Oh, nice save by Janae. Halverson bumps it down. Zachary, nice high pass. Melly, back set. Quam down the line. And it's saved there by Callie Schwitters. Halverson sends it back. There's Macy again. Zachary, third hit. Kayla Jurdick, cross court. Played up front. Sidney goes left side. Halverson shot. There's Macy again. Defensive player of the year twice in the MIC. Kayla Jurdick sends it back at the net. And Fugelsted sends it over Macy again. Near side, Jurdick sends it deep. There's Peyton Wright. Middle, Fugelsted blocked by the Aggies. Jurdick and Kurt Evans do it again. Another block to the net. And the Aggies have a 23-17 lead. It's going to be block number 10 here tonight. Eagle ball, third hit. Halverson down. Zachary can't handle it. Mariah Halverson picking up the kill. It is now 18, serving 23. And for Mariah, that is her 9th kill here tonight. And Mariah will go back to the service line. Sends it deep. Zachary, nice high pass. Malley, left side, Quam down the line. Oh, too deep and out of bounds. Mariah tried to go with a changeup, and it still got too much on it. 19, serving 23. Elverson again clears the net. Zachary up front, free ball. Sidney Schwitters in the middle. Fugelsted sends it down. Fugelsted gets Quam off the right pin through the block and scores. Megan Quam makes it a 24-19 lead for the Aggies. Here's set point. Here's match point for the Aggies. And Lexi Lang will come on to serve. Aggies 1 point away from winning their 7th in a row and winning their 15th of the year. And the serve by Lang. Hansen. Nobody can get to it. Ace for Lexi Lang. Aggies finish it in grand fashion with an ace by Lexi Lang. And the Aggies pick up their 5th ace. And the Aggies win the final set 25-19. And take all 3. And the Aggies now go 15-2. As mentioned, we're back into conference play tomorrow afternoon against Hanlon. Jimmy John's is the number 1 sandwich choice for Augsburg Athletics, located in the northwest corner of campus to provide fast delivery. How fast, you ask? Freaky fast. Go to www.jimmyjohns.com to view the menu and hours. That's Jimmy John's. And take a trip down memory lane at Memory Lanes and Flashback Cafe on 26th Avenue in South Minneapolis. 30 bowling lanes, live entertainment, great food, and 2 game rooms. Make for a great time. Visit www.memorylanesmpls.com for more information. And I'm going to see if we can't get Corinne up here in just a bit. Told Jane to send up the player of the match, and that's got to go to Corinne Evans. Right now, the player's on the floor. The stats, Augie is hitting .252, which is above our season average. Came in at .236. 45 of 131, just 12 errors in 3 sets. And we mentioned the blocks 10, the aces 5, including that last one by Lexi Lang. And for Northwestern, they dropped to 14-5 on the season. All 5 of their losses in non-conference. And how did they do this afternoon? They hit just 0-41. 26 of 121. They had no blocks tonight and 5 aces and a couple of errors. The individual totals, first of all, for Augsburg, Morgan Melly had 5 kills here tonight. In on a couple of our blocks. Kayla Jurdy had 4. Sydney Zachary with 9. Megan Plum with 10. Corrine Evans with 11. Jade Boyson with 5. Macy Tyrrell with 1. And for Northwestern, Anna Gash with 5 kills in the middle. Mariah Halverson leading the way for the Eagles with 9. Janae Fugelstad with 4. Hope Kapelke with 3. Kelly Twitters with 3. And Jackie Tim with 2. Hockey Game Day brought to you by Jimmy John, #1 sandwich choice for Augsburg Athletics, located on the northwest corner of campus. Provide fast delivery. How fast, you ask? Freaky fast. Go to www.jimmyjohns.com to view their menu and hours. That's Jimmy John's. And take a trip down Memory Lane and Memory Lanes and Flashback Cafe on 26th Avenue in South Minneapolis. 30 bowling lanes, live entertainment, great food, and 2 game rooms. Make for a great time. Visit www.memorylanesmpls.com for more information. By the way, this match can be heard in its entirety on tjsportsonline.net. As again, problems on the live broadcast, but we were able to tape it. And you can watch it at your leisure. And the standing only crowd going home basically disappointed. We had a good contingent of Augie fans down off to the right side. Augie's back in action against Hamlin tomorrow afternoon at Hutton Arena. That is a 3 o'clock start. And then we're at St. Thomas. Tom and I will be at St. Thomas next Wednesday night to take on the Tommies. Big match as we get back into the conference. At 6:50 will be our broadcast time. St. Thomas and Augsburg in the top 5, top 6 in the conference. And unable to get Jane Becker's attention. She promised to be a player here on our post-game show. And it looks like it's not going to happen. So with that, we're going to have to wrap things up here on our broadcast. First of all, a lot of people to thank. First of all, Jordy Gurking, the new SID here at Northwestern University. And for Matt Hill, the athletic director, Luke, the tech person. Thank them all for making possible our broadcast here this afternoon, whether live or tape. And from the Erickson Center here on the campus of Northwestern University in St. Paul, we're going to say good afternoon, everybody. Don't forget, tomorrow it'll be football. The Augies in St. John, 12:40 broadcast time, 1 o'clock for the kickoff from Edor Nelson Field. Again, good afternoon, everybody. We'll talk again.